So that's the good and bad news. The good news is there's tremendous opportunity, but the vast majority of them aren't looking for you. So if you don't know marketing, you're screwed. You're stuck with 8%. You remember my first office, when I first got out in practice? You remember what happened? Went to the first practice. You remember that story? Remember what happened? I failed. I failed. Why? Because only 8% of the people were looking for chiropractors. And I didn't know jack about any of that. I couldn't affect the market at all. But then I learned how to affect the market. I learned marketing, right? And then when I do that, what happened my first year in practice? When I knew marketing. The market didn't change. You think from 2 years, from the time that happened to 2 years later, all these people got injured? The market stayed the same 2 years later, right? What changed? My knowledge. I now knew how to access. When I was over there, I had to wait for 8%, right? 8% is a small number, isn't it? And then it's confined by a geographic area, right? And then you have all the other chiropractors in that area competing too, right? Sound like fun? Sound like a great profession to go into? Hell no. Those are some small numbers. But then you got this 92% out here, right? Well, guess what, right? Out of that 92%, how many of them have injuries? Old injuries, recent injuries, new injuries. All the time, right? 3 out of 4 people have back pain, neck pain, arthritis to some degree. 3 out of 4 of that 92 population. So if you don't know how to access those people, you never get those people. I do. That's called educational sales. Advertising will not work, neither will publicity. And I'll explain to you why when we go into marketing. Now, once you know how to access that, guess how much business you get now? And then guess what you'll need to do next? You'll need another associate. Then you'll need another associate and another associate.